Let's talk about paint rollers.
If you're new here, my name is Shai and I renovate vintage campers and RVs.
When you're doing an RV renovation, there's a few different painting techniques that you can use. You can use roller, you can use paint brushes, you can spray paint everything,
Or whatever you feel comfortable using.
Personally, I like using rollers and paint brushes. Here's why.
I'm not a big fan of all the prep work for spray painting. I don't always want to use the same color for the entire space because I work in really small places like campers and RVs. And painting by hand is therapeutic for me. It's my time to gather my thoughts with nobody bugging me. But which roller am I using for that video? I use high density foam rollers like this one. No nap. And I use them from experience. Other rollers like wool or polyester, they make quite a mess with the primer that I use. I use an oil-based primer.
And using a thicker roller creates splatter spots and speckles everywhere. And you can't see them.
But once everything dries, you can feel them when using an oil-based primer. So the high-density foam rollers like this one creates less of a mess with less splatters and less cleanup time.
It's a win-win situation.
I also use smaller rollers because the big rollers, they're too big for the tiny spaces. It's hard to get into every nook and cranny. So get a smaller roller with a long handle. Follow for more RV painting tips.